On Mars, silence isn't peace. It is a countdown.
Every sunrise brings a thermal shock that tests the limits of our engineering. Power is more than electricity here. It is the currency of our survival time. Donning the suit is a ritual of transition from human to a machine-dependent entity.
The airlock is the thinnest line between a breath and a vacuum.
As the air leaves, the sound of the world dies, replaced by your own breath.
Wind moderate, dust rising later. The planet is giving us a narrow window today. Every step is a calculation of momentum. In low gravity, a trip can be fatal. We mark our path, not just to find our way back, but to notice what changes. The base is a safe island, but the answers we need are in the deep red.
Science on Mars starts with a single line in the dirt.
The air is thickening. Mars is getting ready to hide its secrets again. The vibration travels up my arms. The ground here feels heavy. Every jar we fill is a piece of the puzzle. Now we need to prove it's water. The wind is pushing back. Mars doesn't want to be measured today. This is the moment of truth. We're gonna cook the red out of the dirt. It's just a drop. But on Mars, a drop is the difference between an end and a beginning. We stop the heat to save the battery, but the cooling is what shows the truth. Finding water is only half the battle. The salt here is a silent poison. Every tool must be cleaned with precision. On Mars, contamination is a data killer. Success is never a straight line here. Site B is a dry, salt-choked disappointment. We follow the cold. It's the only compass that leads to what we need. Loose soil under a shadow. This is where the cycle of ice is most active. If Site C fails, the theory of a shallow aquifer in this valley dies. A jam at this depth is either a mission ender or the discovery of the sol. One strip of clear glass is the difference between home and the void. Every gram of that dirt is worth more than its weight in oxygen now. We leave the planet outside. Not a single grain of red can follow us in. The silence of the airlock is the loudest sound on Mars.
70 kilopascals of safety. My lungs can finally relax. The mission didn't end at the door. It starts again here, in the lab.
The body pays a price for every hour on the surface. Rest is a requirement. It's not pure ice, it's a mineral sponge, holding on to every drop. The plant is the water. Darkness is falling, and with it, our power. We live on borrowed time now. Life is hungry. Today, we finally have something to feed it.
The storm found a weakness. The metal is starting to give way. The warning wasn't a glitch. The hull is groaning under the pressure.
We aren't fixing it. We're just giving the habitat a crutch to lean on. In the middle of a structural crisis, the planet finally decides to give us water.
The perchlorate levels are below 0.01%, which is safer than expected. The mineral structure acted as a natural.
This is the first time Earth life has tasted Mars. I hope it's enough. On Mars, you don't sleep to rest. You sleep to wait for the next problem. The ice is forming on the inside now. The planet is trying to get in.
One leak is a warning. 2 leaks mean the foundation is shifting under us.
You can't fight a storm with a wrench. You just have to outlast it. Site B was a desert within a desert. Site C is our only real hope. The dust gets into everything. It's like breathing ground up glass. Light is returning, but it reveals the damage we couldn't see in the dark. The storm is over, but the work of surviving it has just begun. The morning is quiet, but it's the quiet of a planet that almost won. We're stitching the habitat back together, one bolt at a time. Mars doesn't just break things, it bends them until they can't be fixed. Was the most common job on Mars, and the most important. Static on Mars can kill a computer in seconds. We got lucky this time. The storm was a thief, but it was also an archaeologist. It dug for us.
This isn't just a sample anymore. This is a resource, a way to stay here.
We found it! A solid bank of water, locked in stone. This changes everything. From up here, the plane looks like a map of our own survival struggle. The house is holding. For now, we've won back our patch of safety.
The airlock is the best sound in the world when you're tired and cold.
We have the water. We have the plan. But Mars always has one more secret.
We break the stove for Brimstone to release the life inside. It's hard work for a few drops.
This is a factory for one. Every liter of water is a victory over the desert. It's clean. Cleaner than the water back at the training facility in Houston. We bought ourselves 2 weeks. 2 weeks to figure out why the house is groaning. We're insulating ourselves from our own footprint. We have to be ghosts here. The house is quiet now. The groaning has stopped. I hope it stays that way. Coming back inside is the only time I feel like I'm really on another planet. Earth will wake up to the news that we found water, and that we almost lost our home. We aren't just visiting anymore. We have the water to stay. On Mars, you don't trust the systems. You trust the checks you do yourself. On Mars, every drop counts. And today, we have plenty. The silence is over. A new mystery is calling from the north.